What's going on, YouTube? Luocha here once again, back to back actually. It's making quite a few videos this week. I did want to sit here and talk about the live stream that just came out this morning. I mean, at least in Chinese. It seems that there were some difficulties in terms of getting the live stream out in English. So many of you may have missed it. They should be releasing the live stream in English tomorrow. I'm not sure what the technical difficulties were. I hear it might have something to do with the earthquake that they had over in Japan. So, prayers out to them and everything. But let's talk about what they revealed to us in the live stream here. I mean, there was a lot of information that we got. Looks like we have about 5 events to look forward to. A few of them are combat events. One of them is a museum event. Yeah, in terms of the museum event, it seems that this one's going to be a pretty important event, it seems, because what's going to happen in this event is going to give us some self-modeling resin, as you can see right here. Self-modeling resin, and we use that to make artifacts of this main set, the main set that you want on the set that you want. So that's going to be real important. Usually you only get those on the free portion of the battle pass. So it looks like we have some pretty good rewards coming our way. So that is definitely looking great, honestly. But yeah, the fact that there's so many different events is a pretty good sign right there. 5 events is good. And also, another big thing is that we're going to be getting some more free wishes, actually. A nice 10 pull on the limited banner. So that's also another great thing, too, that's coming our way. That's not something that we're used to seeing in Genshin too much unless it's an anniversary or something. So getting that is actually a real big plus. So that's really great to see, You're going to get some things even some story things when it comes to some character quests, stuff like that. I do like the character quests a little bit more in Star Rail because it gets into more of the characters' lore and everything. So there's that too right there. But the big thing that we want to talk about, of course, are the new characters coming our way. So we got Silverwolf and we got Luocha coming, and then Yukong is going to be on Luocha's banner, which comes second. All right, so this is great. This is great news. We knew these characters were coming, because it was already announced and everything like that. But now we know, especially the order. We know the 4 stars are going to be on the banner. In terms of the banner, when it comes to Silverwolf's banner, her banner is looking okay, right? It looks okay in terms of the 4 stars. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. The banner doesn't look too hot when it comes to this right here. We got Dan Hong on there, who's okay. He's all right. He holds his own. We got Asta, who's pretty good too, and we got Sorval, who's pretty good, right? But why am I saying it's not too hot? Well, because we get all these characters for free, and constellations on these characters, or I should say eidolons on these characters, isn't really a big deal, right? So when you're summoning on this banner, you're essentially just summoning it just for Silverwolf solely, right? Which in the beginning of the game, not always a great idea, right? So now this is going to kind of affect the value of the characters a little bit, right? Because if you took a look over here, we got Luocha's banner, right? And Luocha's banner is phenomenal, right? Because we got Bella, who's a good character right there, right? She does pretty good. Xing Shui is free also, but she gets much better with constellations. And then you got Yukong, the new 4-star character, who they have released info on her kit, is absolutely cracked. She buffs attack, buffs crit rate, and buffs crit damage, right? The fact that she's a 4-star is just it's just a label, because clearly she's cracked. She's 5-star quality from what I can see. Granted, I have to play her myself and take a deeper dive into her kit, but right there on surface value right there, crit rate, crit damage, attack, buffs, come on, that's crazy, all right? So she's looking pretty cracked herself, along with Luocha, who's going to be kind of a must pull for a lot of people if you don't have a second healer or Japard. So this banner might be something that is worth saving for, right? I know right after that, Blade and Kafka are coming, so you guys got to make your decisions, of course. But in terms of just smart decisions for meta, this is looking like, quite the banner right there. But yeah, this next patch coming up is looking pretty good, pretty fire. I don't see a lot of story progression going on, which is one thing, but it's okay. The game just started. So, you know, if we get story every other patch and stuff like that, then that's good. Maybe if they might split it out a bit better. This game seems to be a little bit more story-oriented than Genshin is, so, you know, so there's that. So, but yeah, just wanted to go quick overview what we saw on the live stream here. Tomorrow we'll be able to get the codes and be able to see the live stream in English. So, you know, we might be able to get any details that might have been lost, so on and so forth. But I just kind of wanted to get you guys a little bit of the information that we are getting right now just from viewing the Chinese live stream, all right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for 1.1? Is it looking pretty good to you? Because it's looking pretty good to me, all right? And yeah, with that, I'll end it there. Legend out.